Okay, so imagine this for a second. A piece of land gets listed for lease online,
Mm.
and bam, it's secured, leased, in under 3 minutes.
Wow. 3 minutes.
Yeah.
That's incredibly fast.
Right. So how does that kind of efficiency even happen, especially in, land management?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Welcome to the deep dive, everyone. Today we're going to dig into a really interesting model in land management, specifically how companies, like one called Base Camp Leasing, help landowners lease out their land for hunting.
And it's not just about income, is it? It sounds like it offers more.
Exactly. It turns potentially underused property into income, sure, but the source material suggests it also adds a layer of security, which is interesting.
Mm.
So this deep dive is based on an article called How Base Camp Leasing Markets Leases for Landowners.
Got it.
And our mission today is really to unpack the strategies, the teams involved, basically how they connect landowners with hunters so effectively. We want to get at the how and the why behind this super fast process.
Okay. Makes sense. It can't just be putting up a simple online ad.
No, definitely not for that kind of speed.
Yeah.
So let's unpack it. How do they achieve that, sometimes in just minutes?
Well, you hit it right there. It's not accidental. It comes down to a really comprehensive, strategic marketing system. It's much more than just a listing. It's a whole integrated approach.
And I'm guessing people are a big part of that system, right? Not just tech.
Absolutely. A huge part. First off, you've got their in-office staff. The article mentions 11 folks based in Fishers, Indiana.
Okay.
And these are the people, making the wheels turn behind the scenes. They handle hunter support, landowner questions, basically keeping the whole process efficient and smooth.
Right, the operational core. But what about the land itself? Someone needs to actually, see it, evaluate it across the country.
That's the other key piece. The field agents, they have over 30 leasing agents spread out all over the U.S.
Oh, okay. Boots on the ground.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Their main job. Constantly finding more land, evaluating new properties.
So what does that involve? They just walk it?
Yeah, they study the property, figure out its leasing value, then put together a really detailed package. Maps, photos, a good description, everything a hunter would want to know.
Gotcha.
And they are the direct link. They take that landowner's property and present it to, well, thousands of hunters waiting for it.
Okay, let's talk about that network. The article mentions 80,000 subscribing hunters. That number is huge.
It is. It's seriously impressive.
But how do they make sure these aren't just, emails on a list? What makes them so engaged that leases go in minutes?
Yeah, and this is where it gets really interesting, I think. It's not just the number. It's the type of hunter.
Meaning?
These are generally serious enthusiasts, knowledgeable people who understand hunting, understand land, and know what a good lease looks like. The article calls it an established culture.
An established culture. Okay.
Right. So it's more than just competition. It's like it cultivates this feeling of scarcity almost, like it's addictive.
Yeah.
A new listing drops, and these hunters know it's prime real estate, maybe limited.
So that fear of missing out FOMO kicks in hard.
Precisely. It drives immediate action. They see it, they know it's good, they grab it. It creates the super competitive, fast-moving marketplace way beyond what just, basic advertising could do.
Okay, so you have this highly engaged group. How do they actually see the properties? What's the online experience like?
Each property gets its own dedicated listing page on their website, which they describe as top of the line and interactive.
Interactive how?
Well, hunters can search easily state, county, other specifics, and the listings themselves are really rich. Aerial maps, property photos, those detailed descriptions from the agent we talked about.
Highlighting the good stuff, I assume.
Yeah, the high points, but also, importantly, any other factors, positive or negative. Transparency seems key.
And can hunters check it out first? Or is it just click and buy?
They have options. They can place a deposit right away to lock it in, especially if they know the area or trust the description, or they can request an inspection slip to actually go walk the property before committing fully.
Makes sense. And it sounds like landowners can help boost their own listing, too.
Oh, absolutely. The article points this out. Landowners can really help the agent make the property more marketable.
Like how? What kind of details?
Things like the hunting history of the place, maybe trail cam photos if they have them, pictures of deer harvested there in the past.
The proof.
Exactly. That kind of specific detail gets woven into the marketing package and really makes a listing pop for those serious hunters.
I can definitely see how that adds value. What other digital tools are they using? You mentioned the website.
Well, they also feature certain properties, not every single one, maybe, but highlighting some can be really key. especially if a property doesn't get snapped up in those first few minutes or hours. It gives it another push.
Okay, but for just getting the word out consistently to that huge list,
Yeah.
what's the main method?
Yeah, the real workhorse seems to be their regularly scheduled e-blasts, email newsletters, basically.
Right, keeping people engaged.
Totally. They keep hunters connected, aware of what's available, and crucially, new properties go live at specific predictable times each day.
Predictable times. Why is that important?
Because it creates anticipation. The article mentions that in hot areas, hunters will literally be logged in, hitting refresh right at the listing time.
Seriously, like
Yeah.
waiting for concert tickets.
Kind of, just to be one of the first to see what's new. Imagine that level of engagement. That's a massive benefit for the landowner, knowing that eager eyes are waiting.
Yeah, that paints a powerful picture.
Yeah.
Is it all internal then, just the website and email list? Or do they reach out wider?
No, they definitely broaden the reach. They use social media actively, other digital platforms too.
Yeah.
The goal there is to drive new traffic back to their main website where all the listings are waiting, funneling people into that system.
Okay, so putting it all together,
Yeah.
you have the dedicated staff, the field agents, this massive, super engaged network of hunters, detailed online listings, strategic emails, social media. What's the big takeaway for landowners here?
Well, if we connect this to the bigger picture, it means this whole multi-layered strategy offers a really, really effective and proven way to connect landowners with hunters who want to lease.
Right, the income stream we mentioned.
Yes, the income. But also remember that security aspect. The article suggests lessees often become like caretakers. They look after the land because they have a vested interest in it, so it's income and a bit of property oversight.
That's a really interesting side benefit. And zooming out even further, the scale of this whole hunting lease market is pretty staggering, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. The source mentioned some U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service data from 2016. Get this, over 900,000 hunters
Right.
spent $1.35 billion leasing land.
Billion. Wow.
Yeah, and they leased about 130 million acres. So it's not a small niche thing. There's significant economic activity here. That data really underscores the potential value a landowner might be sitting on.
It really does.
And it kind of raises a bigger question, doesn't it, when you understand these really specific targeted marketing tactics for this niche.
Mhm.
What does it tell us about the broader economy of outdoor recreation or even other niche markets? There's hidden value there.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
So just to quickly recap our deep dive today, we've seen how a company like Base Camp Leasing uses this potent mix. You've got the people, office staff, field agents. You've got the network, that huge, highly engaged, almost competitive community of hunters. And then the sophisticated digital marketing detailed listings, those perfectly timed e-blasts, social media reach. It all works together.
Yeah, it really shows how a smart, multi-pronged strategy can unlock value in an asset like land. It efficiently connects the people who have it with the people who want to use it for a specific purpose. It's about understanding and really cultivating your market.
It definitely highlights that efficiency. So here's a thought to leave you with. Forget hunting for a moment. Think about this model connecting passionate people with underused assets, using targeted marketing, dedicated support. How might you see that applying elsewhere? Maybe other niche markets or shared economy things you run into?
Interesting question. Where else could that focused connection work so well?
Something to chew on.